What if I tell you that the Nigerian women's football team, the Super Falcons, are super special? You see, when you have super in your name and you add special to it, there is something about you. Let's break it all down.
Today you return home as champions of Africa. We could not be prouder. It cannot be more historic. You made us very, very proud.
There is no doubt right now that the Super Falcons are the most dominant team. Now, when we talk Africa, we're talking about a continent of 1.5 billion people. So let that sink in to the magnitude of their achievement. Since 1991, the Super Falcons have made a clean sweep of trophies.
Is there a more exciting way to get the morning show on the way today than the very sweet victory recorded last night by Nigeria's Super Falcons over their Moroccan hosts in the final of the Women's Africa Cup of Nations? The Nigerian girls achieved the feat the hard way, having to come from 2-0 down at the end of the first half to score 3 times in the second half.
As far as I'm concerned, the Super Falcons of Nigeria should take the cup home permanently because they've won it 10 out of 13 times. That's super special. The Nigerian spirit and confidence is something that needs to be studied.
It is a triumph of courage, determination, discipline, and consistency. Thank you for the dedication, thank you for your passion, and thank you for reminding us of the strength of the Nigerian spirit.
The Nigerian spirit, I think, is just one of pride. I think it's very confident as well. Maybe cocky sometimes too when we're walking off a bus and we're singing our chants and our prayers. But I think it's just so beautiful.
Nigerians have thrived and survived in various walks of life. Look at Afrobeat, for example. Look at Nollywood. Look at Nigerian professionals from all over the world. The Nigerian spirit is one of positive energy. They strive to be the best at whatever they engage with. They just can't help it. That's how they are.
On behalf of the grateful nation, I hereby conferred on the players the 11-man technical team with national honor of officer of Niger. Additionally, I hereby direct the allocation of 3-bedroom apartments for each of the players and technical crew in our Renew Hope Estate. In addition, there is a cash award of the Naira equivalent of $100,000 each. to the 24 players. And the equivalent of 50,000 to the 11-man technical team. Once again, I congratulate you.
My parents basically, they just wanted me to focus on school because I wanted to be a lawyer. That was my dream growing up. They wanted me to just focus on school, focus on my education and all that. I never thought I was going to play football professionally. I was just doing it for fun. It was something I loved to do, to play with my friends during the break period or after school hours or maybe on Sundays. The day I took the decision to go professional was the same day I won the Golden Boot and the Golden Ball at the Under-20s World Cup. It was something big to win the best player and the top scorer. It was amazing. And my dad, who never wanted me to go pro, was the same person who called me and then asked me that day, whatever you decide, I'm going to support you.
The Nigerian team is packed with international players. They play their football all over the world. Asisat Agbabola, Rashidat, she plays for Atletico Madrid. These are top teams in Spain. Chiamaka, our goalkeeper, recently moved Brighton Football Club. Esther Okoronkwo plays in Canada. Football is big business. Exposure to advanced training methods and equipment is very essential, and Nigerians are exposed to all of this. And what does this do in turn? It makes you better. It gives you an edge. And all of this all comes together to make the Super Falcons super special.
Your Excellency, good evening, sir. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Today, I stand before you not just as the captain of the Super Falcons, but as proud daughter of Nigeria, carrying the dreams, resilience, and spirit of our great nation. Our vision is bold. We want to become the best women's football team in the world. We dreamed of standing at the top of the global stage, not just as competitors, but as champions. But to achieve this, we humbly seek the continued and enhanced support of the Nigerian Football Federation, Sport Ministry, and the federal government. With your partnership, we can have world-class training facilities, and we'll be able to prepare in the best way possible and create a pathway for the next generation of Super Falcons to soar even higher. Together, we can show the world that Nigeria is not just a participant in global football, but a leader.
Let's be honest, guys. Nigerian and African football is filled with challenges. You see, most players come from tough backgrounds. They've learned to survive hard times, and therefore they have a burning desire to succeed.
I grew up in Lagos. I came from a family where we're not financially stable. So I would say from a poor family, I felt like, I have to change status quo. I have to make things better. The drive came while I was very young, and that was because I saw my mom as a role model. And, she works a lot. She does so much to make sure the family is stable. And that was where the whole passion, the whole, mindset thing came. I felt like, okay, mom, we have to do this together. Be on the market, so, support her, try to hawk on the street, stuff like that. So then I'm like spending so much time with her that I'm supposed to train. Then she was like, okay, Raj, I think I have to sacrifice my business that you can pursue your football career. That's one of those things that have really put the, later track for me.
Challenges like infrastructure, equipment, non-payments are enough to decimate any team in Europe or in America. But Nigerians have a spirit of can-do, a spirit of never giving up, and they march on regardless of the challenges. These guys are tough. They are hard nuts to crack. When you point lasers in their faces, thinking it'll make them lose focus, or perhaps it will make them angry and give your team an edge. North Africans, you are joking. This never affect the spirits of Nigerians.
Like, we knew what we were coming into. We know that they have lazy. Even they say they try and ban them, they don't. Like, they're still there. Like, it's okay. We just need to focus on our game, and I don't think anybody was really put off by it. So.
Working as a team is one of the most crucial elements of team sports. You can have the most brilliant footballers in the world, but if you don't gel and work together as a unit, you're going nowhere. It's impossible. Look at PSG today, the football team. They had world-class stars. There's nothing they didn't even try, and they couldn't win the Champions League. They've started from the academies and recruited players who wanted to play for the team. Now they've gelled together as a team and they've won the Champions League that all their stars could never win as a team. Nigerian global stars work together as a team despite the difference in levels. That's super special.
And all of this, man of the match, I dedicate it to my teammate. This is teamwork. It's not about me carrying this trophy today, but it's all about the team effort and all the fans out there roaring and supporting us today.
We're going to go out there and fight. We already have that in us. Naturally, we can respect you, but we're going to fight you. If you're going to earn a point against us, you're not beating my team 4-0. It's not possible. Before you score one, you cry. I'm not saying you won't beat me, but you have to work for it.
We are deeply honored to bring home the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations title, our 10th Wafcon triumph, titled Mission X.
And our girls did us proud and delivered with strong mental strength. This is something super special. Kudos to the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Please give me a like and subscribe.